Have you ever told yourself, it's just a phase? Once they grow up, it'll be better? We hear it all the time. He's too clingy now, but he'll grow out of it. She throws tantrums, but just wait until she's older. But what if growing up isn't the solution we think it is? Many parents believe that age alone will fix things, that emotions will regulate themselves, that behavior will mature simply by getting older. But Dr. Karen Liu, a developmental psychologist from the Center for Early Childhood Studies, warns. Emotional patterns formed in early childhood don't magically disappear. They become habits, some helpful, some harmful. Just like a tree grows in the direction it first bends, children grow in the patterns we allow or ignore. Two challenging kids, two very different outcomes. Case A, Jack, age 5. He often hits, screams, and grabs toys at preschool. His parents say, "It's just boy energy, he'll outgrow it." They offer no emotional coaching or conflict resolution. In primary school, Jack continues pushing others when frustrated. By middle school, he's labeled aggressive and struggles with peer rejection. In high school therapy, he finally learns what he missed. No one ever taught him how to express or manage emotions. Outcome: emotional immaturity didn't fade, it grew into social and behavioral challenges. Case B, Mia, age 5, she also threw tantrums when upset. But her parents took the time to kneel beside her and say, "You're mad because you weren't done playing, right?" They taught her to use words, "I need a turn too," instead of screaming. They created a calm-down corner and practiced breathing together when upset. Outcome: by age 7, Mia could name her feelings and ask for help. Teachers called her emotionally mature, and she built strong friendships. As Dr. Karen Liu puts it, "What's left untrained gets ingrained." Emotional patterns, once set, become part of how the child views the world and reacts to it. Just wait till they're older. Sounds comforting, but time alone doesn't teach emotional skills. What children need is understanding, practice, support. Would you expect a child to ride a bike without training wheels? Then why do we expect them to grow out of emotional overwhelm without support? Pediatric behavior expert Dr. Rachel Monroe puts it clearly. Children don't outgrow emotional immaturity. They outgrow being untrained when we actively guide them, coach them, and respond with consistency. Without that guidance, the child who cries over every disappointment may simply become a teen who withdraws or lashes out. At just 4 years old, Lucas was bright, imaginative, and explosive. When something went wrong, like his blocks getting knocked over, he'd scream, throw toys, and shout, "Don't touch! Go away!" His parents were exhausted. They often said, "Lucas, you have to control yourself." But things didn't change until they tried something different. Not discipline, not lectures, but emotional coaching and consistent presence. Step 1. Label the emotion. Instead of jumping straight to "stop crying," Lucas's mom sat next to him and said, "You're upset because your tower fell, right?" This simple sentence did something powerful. It told Lucas, "Your emotion is valid. I see what you're feeling. I'm here with you in it." This is called labeling emotions, and it's the first step in helping children recognize what's going on inside. Dr. Rachel Monroe says, when children can name an emotion, they're one step closer to managing it. Labeling turns chaos into clarity. Step 2. Teach alternative expressions. Lucas's parents modeled phrases he could use. "I'm mad. Please don't touch my blocks." They practiced together using storybooks and emotion cards. At first, Lucas still screamed, but little by little, he began using words. Step 3. Calm. Together. When the next meltdown came, instead of isolating Lucas, Dad sat beside him and said, "Let's take 3 big breaths together." They used a glitter bottle and a sand timer to make it visual. Lucas started to calm faster and felt more in control. Reflect and learn. Later that night, Mom gently asked, "Did throwing your toy help you feel better?" Together, they talked about what happened and what Lucas could try next time. No shame, no scolding, just reflection. Reinforce the progress. One afternoon, Lucas said, "I'm not happy. I need space." It was small, but huge. His mom smiled. "You told me how you feel. That's amazing." He got a special sticker on his emotion tracker. His confidence grew. 1 month later, measurable change. Lucas started saying, "I'm not happy," instead of screaming. He went to his calm-down corner on his own. Tantrums dropped from 3 per day to once a week, and most importantly, he began to feel understood, not just controlled. Dr. Rachel Monroe, developmental psychologist, says, "Emotional regulation isn't something children grow into, it's something they grow through." Lucas didn't change because time passed. He changed because someone showed up, again and again, not with perfection, but with patience and tools. So when your child melts down, don't just correct, connect. That's where emotional intelligence begins. Crying, whining, defiance, they feel overwhelming. But what if we understood these not as annoying behaviors, but as messages? Messages that say, "I feel unsafe. I don't know how to handle this. I need help, but I don't know how to ask." As Dr. Mona Delgado, a child counselor with 20-plus years in emotional development, says, "Behavior is never random. It's communication in disguise." Letting a child figure it out on their own might sound like tough love. But when emotional coaching is missing, children learn to suppress, not regulate, avoid, not problem solve. And these early gaps, they show up later, in friendships, school struggles, and even mental health. So what can we do if waiting isn't the answer? 1. Validate emotions before correcting behavior. "I see you're really upset. Let's talk about it together." Use emotional language early and often. Name emotions out loud. You're frustrated that it didn't work, right? 3. Model your own emotional regulation. Say, "I'm feeling stressed, so I'm going to take 3 deep breaths." 4. Build predictable routines for safety. Predictability reduces anxiety and builds trust. 5. Celebrate small wins in emotional growth. You paused and asked for help instead of yelling, "Great job." Growing up doesn't fix what's ignored. Real growth is guided, not assumed. And every meltdown, every tantrum, every bedtime struggle is not proof that you're failing. It's a moment of opportunity to coach, to connect, to lay down the tracks for emotional resilience that lasts a lifetime. So next time someone says, "Just wait, it gets better when they're older," you can smile and say, "It gets better when we grow together."